Good morning, Steve Goody. One of the questions I get so much from new property investors or people wishing they could get into property investment is this whole loan to value ratio restriction issue. They seem to think that they need 40% deposit to go and buy a house. Now, with the average house price in Wellington coming up around $500,000, the average house price in Auckland well over 900, that's an awful lot of cash, right? But what people don't tend to not understand is that if you own a house that you live in, it's probably worth more than you think it is. So a lot of people haven't had their houses revalued lately. There's a tip here, quick tip for you. Have a look at homes.co.nz. Put in the address of your house, have a look what it tells you the house is worth. And then realise that if you're in one of the main centres, your house is probably worth more than that. So use that as a basic example. Have a look at your house's value, then look at the mortgage you've got. The distance in between, it's equity. Now, if you're not using that equity, it's actually lazy equity. Yes, you get to live in the house, but if you're not doing anything with it that's helping you grow your value in your future, it's just lazy money. So what a lot of people do then is they look at it and they go, wow, my house is actually worth $600,000-$700,000. I've got a mortgage of $300,000-$400,000. So the difference in between, the equity you have, can actually be used. Now, if it's your own property, you're not constrained by the 60% loan to value ratio restriction. If it's your own property and you've got an income, you can borrow up to 80%. Now, the difference is what we consider a redraw facility, which means that it's money that's sitting there that you're not paying for unless you use it. This is where most people grab their deposit to go and buy another house. So then you go and pay a deposit on another property, renovate that property, and either revalue it and keep it, or revalue it and sell it for a profit. That money then comes back into your own home, which is exactly why I'm renovating my own home, which is where we are here today, and I'm spending money on my house because I want my house to be worth more so I can revalue it, so I can take some of that equity out and go and do some more housing developments. That's exactly how it works. This is my home and my castle, and this is the equity bank that I'm using to cash flow other deals that bring me back more money. My money is not lazy. I have it out there working for me all the time. I'd love to spend some more time explaining that to you, and I'm absolutely dead keen to show exactly what that is. It's kind of 10 minutes on a whiteboard, and most people sitting there go, oh, click, I get that now, that works for me. So let me do that with you. We've got our Masters event in Wellington on the 1st of October at the Intercontinental Hotel. It's a really cheap event to come along to, but it's worth millions to you in mindset and cash flow and equity going forward. We've helped everyday Kiwi New Zealanders do that for years and years, making lazy equity in their house work for them. You guys work really hard for your money. Make sure your money's working as hard for you. Click the link below, have a look. Looking forward to seeing you there. Thanks very much.